What is up, guys? Welcome back to Kicks&Slavs. Today, I want to introduce a new series called Mystery Box Cash Outs. In this series, I want to give you a complete and detailed look into each box that I order. I want to show you how much I sold each shoe for, on which platform I moved it, how long it took me to move the shoe, and maybe there's some shoes that are just sitting in my room and collecting dust because I haven't been able to sell them yet. I want this to be kind of an educational series that will show you, is this a worthy investment for you? If you like this series and want to support the channel, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And let's get into the first shoe.
Okay guys, so today we're going to be looking at my first box ever. It's a $500 mystery box that comes out to $575 with shipping and tax. My first box was from Direct Kicks and I purchased it about 7 or 8 months ago. So just to go over the screen, we're going to take a look at the model of each shoe, the size, the condition in particular, if there was any tears or cuts or anything like that, how fast it sold, on which platform it sold, and of course how much it sold for. And the rightmost column, you're going to see a running total for the box, which at the end will hopefully show a greater number than 575. Let's get into the first shoe. Okay guys, so the first shoe to sell was a Jordan 3 in the sport blue colorway. It came without a box in a size 12. The condition was pretty decent, a 6.5 out of 10, just because there was obvious heel drag as well as star loss on the front of the sole, and there was an obvious scratch mark in the toe box. This shoe sold on Goat used, and came out to $99.55, $100 after all the Goat fees and PayPal fees as well. Jordan 3s are generally very good shoes to receive in any condition because they move quickly and they move for a decent value. Let's move on to the next one. Okay guys, next shoe is a Jordan 6 alternate in the size 11. This one came with box and was in much better condition than previous. 8.5 out of 10. Not very many noticeable dents or scratches or dirt. Easily came off with a bit of washing. These shoes sold on eBay. I accepted a best offer and it came out to $78.60 after all the fees. Jordan 6 alternates, Jordan 6 in general actually are pretty good movers. They don't go for too much, but they definitely move quickly as most Jordans do. Current running total is $178.15. Let's move on to the next one. Next one was a Jordan 10 in a steel colorway, size 8, again without box. The condition of this one was very poor, guys. I mean, insane creasing in the toe box. The sole plate was completely worn out up to the point where it was just switching colors. Overall in bad shape. They lost their shape completely, but somehow they were the third ones to sell again. Jordans do move very quickly, especially the popular ones. These sold on Goat and came out to $43.94, basically $44 after Goat and PayPal fees. So bring our total to $222.09. Okay, so the next shoe is a pretty interesting one. It's an Air Force One, but it's the Just Don collab that released during Complex Con. It was with box in the size 11.5, and it was in pretty good condition overall. There was slight yellowing on one of the shoes, especially in the sole plate, just due to age, not due to wear that much. But the main piece was this shoe has a golden strap that comes around it, as you can see in the picture right now. But this pair was missing both of the straps, so that definitely made the shoe take a small hit in value. So this one also sold on eBay. I accepted another best offer, and after PayPal fees and eBay fees, it came out to $108.82, bringing our total to $330.91. The next shoe to sell was definitely the most interesting one out the box. It was a Nike Shox R4 Blue Spark. This shoe came without a box. It was in size 10.5, but the condition was simply amazing. I think it was worn like once. Maybe it was tried on, just walked around the house or the store. I personally originally did not even know what it was, what model it was, but it actually moved pretty quickly. I would say it moved on eBay. Someone offered me like $5 less than my asking price, and I automatically accepted because at the time Nike Shox weren't very popular. I think they're getting more popular now, especially with all the releases and collabs like with Neymar, the soccer player, and other ones. So this one sold for $51.92, bringing our total closer to the buyer price of $382.83. Okay guys, the next shoe unfortunately has not sold yet, probably due to its age as well as its condition. There's going to be a video coming up right now showing you the condition of it and the way it looks like. It's a Jordan 11 IE in the Argon Blue colorway. It's in the size 11, comes with an original box, but unfortunately condition is pretty poor, so, because of age and because of wear. So it's a 6 out of 10. This, as you can see, the sole is completely yellow. It used to be a very icy blue or icy gray, but now it's completely yellow, and the tongue is cracking and falling apart, or the paint is just chipping off of it, which makes it a hard mover. So as you can see, there's no sale set yet. The sale price estimate that I'm giving it is $80. I feel like that's a fair estimate, but again, it's a very hard mover because the shoe is, I believe, a bit over 10 years old now. That's my rough estimate of it, which would bring the running total to $462.83. Okay, guys, and the final shoe of the box, which is also the money shoe of the box, and it unfortunately also did not sell yet. It's a LeBron 7 in the Christmas colorway, but it is the original release, not the one that released back in 2019, which is a year ago. This one is in brand new DS condition. It's also a vintage shoe at this point because it's over 10 years old now, like 11, and size 10. Unfortunately, did not move yet. At the time they received the box, these were going for around $300-$400, which I thought was an amazing deal for a $550 box. But a month later, Nike announces they're going to retro this shoe to the exact same thing, to the exact same specs. And as you can imagine, the value dropped significantly because people would rather have a new shoe that's going to last them a while versus a 10-year-old shoe that may fall apart a lot easier. Currently, just going off of the estimates, I think it's going to go for around $190 after all the fees, or I'm hoping for that amount, because it's a hard one to sell, especially when there's a bunch of new ones that are going way below retail versus a 10-year-old shoe that's going to be significantly more expensive. If it was to sell at the $190 price, this would bring our running total to $652.83, and that would be the value, that would be our profit from the box. Okay, now let's take a look at the profit, how much money we'll make, or hypothetically we'll make, and our return on investment. So the final profit comes out to $77.83, and it's a 13.5% return on our investment of $575. Just overall final thoughts on this box. It was a decent first box for me. Obviously it wasn't the best, as I'm still sitting on some shoes 7 to 8 months later, but it was pretty decent. Had some very fast movers, had some slower movers, had both beaters and DS shoes. Overall, I can't say that I'm very satisfied, but I'm also not mad at it either, especially for a first one. You know, you live, you learn with these boxes, and you try to choose the best ones. And finally, guys, if you enjoyed the first episode of Mystery Box Cash Outs, if you enjoyed seeing the details on every shoe and how much money is actually made for these, and if you should invest your own money in these mystery boxes, please leave a like down below. Leave a comment or a suggestion in the comment section below. It's what I can do better, what I can improve. I greatly appreciate any and all feedback. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.